One of my favorite features on Squarespace right now is the scrolling text. And I feel like either you love it or you hate it. And I am in the love it camp, and I have been putting it on every site that I design. My own personal website has it like massive across the very top of the homepage. And so I'm going to show you how I'm using it, how you can use it, and why you should use it, and how to style it and add it to your own website in this video. So I'll get right into it. I'll show you a few examples, and then I will show you like exactly where to go, how to add it, how to style it, and set it live on your own site. As you can see, here is my own personal website. I've basically got my name. So there's one little case study on how to use it. The next one here is the Southwest Regional Folk Alliance website that I just did. Their main thing is their annual conference. And so on their homepage, I put a scroller that says, registration is open. These are the days, and this is where it is. Like the most important information about what their whole business is about is here in the scroll. So it kind of like catches your eyes and makes sure you know the most important information here. Another page here, this isn't the home page, but this is the summit page on the Renaissance Marketing Group website. They host a summit, which has its own website that we are working on. But on this, the actual marketing group agency website, there is a page about the summit. And so since the date is live and active and being announced and marketed, I put that here in a more minimal scroll here on the summit page. So like if you just click to summit, you could see like, oh, this is actually happening. It's coming up and this is when it is, without having to like search or hunt. It just is like in your face. Also on my new website that I'm currently in like staging mode with, about to set live, I've put a scroll on the bottom of my footer just because, like I said, I love this feature and I wanted a way to use it. And I think it's just kind of like a subtle, like it's like a tagline, like at the end of the page. It's not in your face, but it adds movement, it catches your eye, and I think it's fun. Let me show you how to do this for your website. I will do it. I have a YouTube recording page here that's like private, so nobody can find it, where I can just play around and show you things. So when you're in edit mode of a page, you add block, and you just find scrolling. And you can see here it just adds Dream It with like a little squiggle as the default. We're going to hover over it and click the pencil icon. And you can see here you can edit this text. So let's say YouTube tutorial. We'll change our squiggle to a dot. And let's add some more items. Okay, so once you have your content typed out, then we will do the design. You can make it wavy. You can make it large. Large wave. You can style the text as a header or as the paragraph that you have set to your website. You can change the text size. You could customize the size here with the slider if you need to. That is massive. You can change the direction of it here, the speed of it. You can make it pause if you hover over it. You can fade the edges out if you'd like. Change the spacing of the items. Add a background to it, put a stroke around that black background, make it blur. You can do all sorts of things. But I pretty much have like a go-to scrolling text default that I'm doing. So I'll just show you that if you like what you saw on my examples. No wave. Usually I do the heading style. Small text. We'll have it go this way. I do half speed because I think the 1x speed is like a little fast. It's kind of too much for me. 2x speed is definitely not for me. So half speed. I don't do the pause on hover. I used to do the fade edges, but I think it depends on the site for me these days. The spacing, I do like to space it out a little bit. And then I click on the block itself and I pull it out to the edges of the page, so that it's like basically sliding on and off the page itself. And then you're going to want to go to your mobile view and make sure it's sliding off there as well. It won't do that by default. We'll hit save as we're editing so we don't lose anything. And normally, like, let's do add a section. I'll see if I can find a save section just to style it up. Let's add some websites in there. Normally what I do is in the design tab of this actual section itself, I just zero it out. So all it is the scroll, and then I will usually pick like one of the accent colors. so that it's just this fun little accent stripe of scrolling text across your site. And that is how I use it. Again, I think it's super fun, just a fun little design element, super easy to add. And I think it adds a lot, and I love it as a design feature. So if you don't have scrolling text on your Squarespace website yet, now you know how to do it. Go at it, and I can't wait to see what you do with it. If you are currently working on just elevating your website as a whole, kind of bringing it up to date with what you're doing in your business, and you want to make some more updates and improvements, I'm going to link another video that I think you should watch next, where I just give you a checklist of things to go through and check on your website and make sure you're up to date with your website. So go watch that one next, and I will see you there.